Welcome to Devin's Garage, guys. It's Devin. Today we're working on this Jeep Wrangler. We're going to put bumpers on. Do you have front and rear bumpers for it? You have front and rear bumpers? Just the front, right? We're putting a front bumper on it. And you brought the exhaust? I guess we're doing an exhaust too. Boxes. Oh yeah, look at this puppy right here. This is expensive.
God made that shit.
We're gonna put that thing on. So first we're gonna take the front bumper off, then we're gonna put the front bumper, the new one on, and then we'll go and focus on the exhaust and see how that goes. What we're gonna be doing here is taking off these bolts here. There's 4 of those. I believe they're 18 mils. Yeah, they look like 18 millimeters. And then we're also gonna be pulling off these clips here on both sides, and then also we have to disconnect the wiring for the fog lights, which are somewhere down in there. So I'm gonna take those clips off down there. Then we will take off the wiring. I'll crawl underneath and go into the middle so I can take the wiring off back there. And then we'll take off these 4 bolts here and slide this whole bumper off. And that should actually be pretty dang simple. So that won't be bad at all. Same thing on this side. So what we're doing right here, we just popped this guy out just like that. Now I'm gonna try to not block you guys. We're gonna pop it out just like that. We got that part out. And now we're gonna do on the other side. I'm gonna pull this one out. We're gonna go right in between here. Pull this piece out first, like that. And the whole piece came out. Perfect, just like that. So now this whole bottom little plastic shield is disconnected. I decided to just take these clips off of the lights. So that one there, this one here, just squeeze them, pull them off. The lights that are right up there, underneath here. Because now everything's disconnected to where I can get this 18 here, on that up there, one below it, one over there, one there, and one below it. So 4 on each side. We're gonna take all those 4 off, and then we can pull this bumper off. Bolt right up here.
You got 2 of them.
4 actually.
Oh fuck.
What?
So we're gonna leave this one on just a little bit so the bumper can't fall off. There's one right below it. There's that one there. Now we're taking off the ones that are right next to the fog lights. So we're taking off this one here. And then we're gonna take off this one down here. And then the same thing for those 2 there. And then I'm gonna check with you guys because the filming angle is so tricky in this area to do with 2 hands. And these things are pretty somewhat rusted, so it's kind of tricky to get them off. So I'm gonna take those off, then I'll bring you guys around to the other passenger, to the driver's side when we get those outer ones out that were like those right there. So once we can get to the other side, and remember we're leaving that top one on for safety, just a little bit, a couple threads, that way it doesn't fall out, and then we'll get to that side over there, and we'll be able to pull this thing off. All right guys, so now, as you can see, we're starting to take off these last bolts, and we're gonna, again, with the top, just leave a couple threads in, that way the bumper doesn't fall out, and we're gonna take out the bottom. What are you saying? They don't know because the microphone's not even facing towards you. Yeah, you thought, I'm just kidding. We're nice here at Devin's Garage. Yeah. Somebody else grab that side. So look, behind that one, there's a bolt. So feel to the top bolt. There's a bolt like this. Feel it right here. It's really loose. There's only a couple threads on.
You want me to take it off?
Yeah. Take it off. Yeah. Pull that. Come on this way because the camera's gonna film that. And then we can put it down. All right. That's it. It's done. No, that's all we need. That's good. It's complete. Clearance for days.
No more rubbing.
No rub. It looks mean actually. I think it looks cool like that, to be honest. Yeah, it does.
What is that thing called where like people compete, they fix their cars just to hit each other?
Demolition Derby?
Yeah,
Demolition Derby status.
Look, we could get a bash bar right there.
We put like a big spike on the end.
Jesus Christ.
Like 2 big spikes, you just ram into
You might as well
cars.
get these lug nuts and just have those spiky ass ones too. It still looks angry, but not as angry.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, tell me guys down below, what do you guys think? Like angrier like this or was like it was before?
Whack.
What the shush? You're supposed to agree.
Wait, there's a little red dot on the screen now saying that means recording.
There you go. Where's that bolt you took out? Grab any of the bolts that are on there.
Man, they give me stickers and everything. Let's put the saliva all over that? Okay. They give you stickers?
No, it's not a sticker.
Did they give you another? Did they give you any other stuff. So washer, then a lock washer, then a nut.
Then a dryer.
These ones here are going to be bolts that they probably gave us without the top end. Yeah, these two bolts here. So that one and this one, don't use these lag bolts. That doesn't go in that position. When we get the rest of the 3 on, there's 3 nuts per side and 1 bolt per side. So that, and that. All right, so we took our 18 millimeters, tightening it up. He's blocking the bolt. There it is. No, I'm just kidding. You can push it more in. It's a wobble extension. So just like that. We put the bolts in, and then the nut goes right below it, like that. We did take this cover off, you guys. The cover that was on the top right here. We took out the 2 little clips. They were just the basic little plastic clips. These little guys. We took those off and took this out because it was overlapping. It did not look correct. And he is going to get a winch to put in here. So that way it won't look so empty like it does right now. So we'll see how it comes along. This is how it looks. It's pretty mean. There's actually no fog lights in this bumper, but we're going to tuck these wires away for when he ever wants to actually add lights. We're just going to tuck these away up there, zip tie them up so that way we can have the wiring ready, because he can add a light bar right up to these mounts, right up here, and then put a light bar here. He's going to be getting a winch, so stay tuned for when we do that video on doing the winch. We do also still need to drill some holes here and here, excuse me, there, so that we can insert these lugs into there. The only thing is I do not have the 1/2-inch drill bit with me at the moment to be able to do that nicely. So at the moment we're going to leave it like this and then save that hardware, because I have to pick up my drill bit from where I actually have it so that we can drill those in. But normally that's what you would do. You would drill in a 1/2-inch hole and then put these guys right up. The square locks into the bumper, and then you can put the hardware on top of that. So that's what you would normally do, and it works out really well. We're going to tie those wires up, and then we're going to start getting onto this exhaust. Exhaust! Excited for the exhaust? We're about to dive right into this exhaust now. We have the Gibson down below, right below me. The hardest part about this is a pretty simple job, but the hardest thing is going to be getting those hangers off, I assume, because the other steps are really easy to get this thing off. It's just a bolt on, bolt off. I will show you guys, take you guys underneath so we can watch and look at everything we're going to do, and then we'll dive right into it. So we have to get that hanger off, but we do still need to reuse it, and as well as the one that's on this side, right there. We still got to use it as well for the new exhaust. Then when we come back here, we will just be taking off that bolt so we can remove that clamp. That'll actually probably be the easier process. It's very echoey under here. Then what we just gotta do is put some WD-40 up here and pop these guys off. Where did it go? Oh, there it is again. Where is it? Yeah, right there. So we're gonna try to get it off on the exhaust side. We're gonna try to take that and push it through. I'm gonna probably undo the bolt first. That way this thing's not trying to fall on me. I'm gonna undo that down there first. Then I'm gonna remove the hangers, at least attempt to. Stay tuned. All right guys, so this bolt right here is a 15 millimeter. So we're gonna go on there like that. Oh, that was nice and easy. Oh, I hope those hangers are nice and easy too. And then we're gonna work on the nightmare. All right guys, so if you can see here, I just grabbed it like this, sprayed some WD-40 on it, used the pliers, and then grabbed it all the way to where it's basically out. It's right there. And that way we can just pry it the rest of the way off when I get the other side too. So I just kind of grab where that nipple side is over here, and I just put that on that side and then use this to force that over. And usually it works and does the trick. I don't have the cool little puller where it just goes 2 little pieces there and then one that pushes all the way through, but I really do want to make one of those. A lot of the exhaust ups out here, they make their own, so I really want to make some eventually, but for right now, that did the trick. Now I'm going to try to squeeze the other side. I'll see if I can set the tripod so you guys can watch. It's going to be a little bit trickier. It's that first initial lit you have to grab. I'm at a really bad angle. Sorry, y'all. There we go.
I forgot. Oh, have you seen that one picture on Twitter with the tire where it's like cool as fuck?
Oh, yeah.
It's like the front tire is
Okay.
oh yeah, bro. I remember like all my girls don't see me, and that's from 1990.
1990 World War II right here going on, and we're just gonna go get the black one up there now. So Isaiah's gonna grab that. We gotta make this one stay pretty. What my goal is here is I'm gonna try to start
Don't get your fingerprints on.
this side in first, pop in, and then we're gonna slide the back on, then slide this in before we let go of the exhaust, and then we'll try to hopefully balance it so we can get the other side on too.
I was like, I can't get home no more. Just push him down the hill. Put that bitch in neutral.
Dude, putting that shit in fucking crisscross applesauce.
I started that one.
You need help, Devin?
You can't hear you, got the AirPods.
Hold on, no, I can hear it.
He's like, I got the noise cancellation on.
Oh, God, that side. Okay. All right, guys. So that was fun. I got both sides. Kind of had to work it all at the same time. So I hung that one. I started this one. Got that side pushed all the way through. Then pushed this one all the way through. Now we're gonna tighten on the clamp in the back after we pull off all this booble wrap. Here you go. Y'all can go inside. All right, guys. So to put the clamp on, took it into two pieces. I'm gonna throw the U on top. I'm gonna slide the bottom down here. So I'll show you what it looks like once you complete that. It does also want to keep spinning, so let me at least get these started on here. These are 14 millimeter nuts, by the way. So see, I'm gonna be starting this up and tighten it right here. Now it does not go all the way up. It actually stops before it hits that little dip. Now, hello.
Oh my god, I'm about to die.
So we're going to just keep it in there. It's gonna want to slide back a little bit while we get this thing tightened, but once we start to get it actually tight is when we'll actually slide this all the way forward, make sure it's all the way forward, and then tighten this up. So let me get these all started up. I'm gonna get in its position and we'll get back in with y'all. Okay guys, so I got that in. I do suggest using an impact. I tried doing the regular tightening of the wrench, the socket and ratchet, and it just was not tightening all the way. But once I was able to use the impact, it was able to tighten all the way. It is now one whole piece. We're not gonna have an exhaust leak off of that. So that's a lot better. Now we have to move on to our tips and get those on so this thing looks cooler. And then we'll get to hear what it actually sounds like. $13, y'all, for these bolts here.
You're gonna have to use them. You gotta use that.
All right.
Don't let the camera here. Hold on, you wasting all this gas. Hey, hold on, this car ain't that fast though. Chill.
Alright guys, so there you have it, another episode of Devin's Garage. We took this 2007 Wrangler Unlimited, we put on a front bumper that looks freaking awesome. It just needs some more pieces like the winch to be able to look the full effect. And then we also threw on that Gibson exhaust back there that honestly is not only very eye appealing, but also sounds really nice and deep. And we'll give you a nice little front view again of the bumper installed. That looks really mean. So, what do you guys think? Do you guys think it looks good? He's gonna get a winch soon. He has a lot more other plans to do with this thing too. So, finally, not a Honda in this video. And I hope you guys enjoyed that video as well as all the other videos and look forward to more content that we always have on here. And with that being said, thanks! Nobody understands how this guy brakes. Like he just straight lights red. And then it stops.
But it's not a hard brake, but it is a hard brake. Like,
It's not like
Yeah, it's not like
it's not
sudden.
like this,
it's just
but
really soft and really.
you're going
it's
right into
so
there.
like,
You're like, oh, shit,
You're already
I'm about to
grabbing the
hit.
bars. You're grabbing on anything you can grab already, hoping that we're gonna stop.
I gotta know I have to can trust my brakes.
Test them every time.